guys, this is Mike.
This is Jenny.
And Grace not paying attention. Pratt Family Homestead.
Now, ever since Mike changed the hay feeder and we got rid of the sheep, we end up having to stand around and just wait for the birds to finish eating so we can let the ducks out. They won't go out that little door. They come out the main walkway door, but they don't come out until they're done eating. So we get to just stand around and wait, let them have their breakfast, and then we shoo them out, and then we're finally done in the bun. My favorite part. Good morning. No, it's not a good morning. Hi. How are you? You're all dirty. And you're hungry? Are you hungry? I think you are. Are you ready for some breakfast? Can you say good morning? Oh, good job.
What a great start to my day. Getting some snuggles. We love snuggling, don't we, Grace?
No.
What? You and Daddy always snuggle.
Yeah.
We love snuggling. Nobody wants to see your stinky foot. It stinks. It's so stinky, stinky, stinky. Let's see what Mom's doing. What are you doing over there, Mom?
Responding to comments on YouTube and trying to add in all the info for the video we just put up.
Yep, I fell asleep again last night before that video got...
So, yeah, got the video up this morning. Oh, there goes my phone.
We both managed to get it edited and chopped down. Yesterday's video was pretty long. In fact, I think all of them this week have been, but it's hard to capture everything you're doing in a day and not have a long video. Running around doing more errands today. All right, Mom, so where are we going?
Great. We are going to Secretary of State first.
I've been procrastinating on going down there. My driver's license will expire tomorrow. Well, actually, here's what happened. My driver's license expired, and neither Jenny or I realized it, which that's my problem, not Jenny's problem at all. But they usually send the renewal notice in the mail and stuff, and you know, Jenny is very organized and very on top of all that stuff, and the renewal never came. So for quite a while, I was actually driving around on an expired license. Well, Michigan, they let you get online and renew it if you're eligible to have it renewed online. And so it let me renew online. Actually, it let Jenny renew my license online. And we printed off this thing where we have a temporary license for 2 months until your replacement comes in the mail. Well, after about 6 weeks, we never got it in the mail. So I called the Secretary of State. No, about 7 weeks.
7 weeks, yeah.
I called Secretary of State this Monday, actually. Jenny kept pressuring me. And
I can call, but they can't give me any information. So it's like, have you called? Have you called?
And Secretary of State, here, I just turned that fan off. Hopefully that's a little better for you guys. Yeah, Secretary of State told me, they're like, well, it never got sent back to us. And I was like, well, it never got put in my mailbox either. And the lady I talked to was very, very nice, very helpful as far as she could be, but there's absolutely nothing she could tell me.
Yeah, there was no way to find it.
So she said, before this expires, I need to get down to, before my temporary one expires, I need to get back down to the office where they can issue me another extension and probably send out another one for me or something along those lines. And I was just thinking, great. So I've waited all week. This temporary license expires tomorrow on Saturday. I've been waiting all week, hoping it would come in the mail so we would not have to make this trip.
No.
Cheese. Okay, another temporary one will be in the mail in 3 weeks, supposedly.
Supposedly.
See if I'm back down here in 3 weeks. And they had to take a new picture of me because apparently that doesn't resemble me.
Can we go to Tractor Supply?
We don't need anything.
Yeah, we do. They have babies. They have baby chickies.
No.
They have baby duckies.
No.
Go.
Oh my goodness.
We gotta go look at the babies. Grace, we need to go look at the baby ducks, right?
No.
Yeah. Do you wanna go look at baby ducks?
We are not buying anything.
We're gonna go see the babies.
No.
Yes, we are.
We can go look. Look. No
We're
touch,
going to go
no buy.
look.
Okay, well, I admit, there's way too much cuteness here. Jenny, what are these ones? Can you read the sign?
The Isa Brown.
Isa Brown. Oh, look. She loves doggies. Grace, come look at these little duckies.
I need the duckies. Did you see the brown duckies? The khaki Campbells? Yeah.
Jenny, we're not buying.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty.
Get some little ducks.
I'm pretty sure.
But we don't have this kind.
She's trying to get the best view that she can.
What? It's looking at me.
You love those baby chickens and ducks? One's looking at you, Mom?
Oh, he's turning his head looking at me.
I think it's all in your head.
Nope. No duckies. He said no. It's not fair.
We have ducks. We have fertile duck eggs. We can create our own ducks.
But we don't have those kind of ducks.
We don't, and we do hear good things about the Indian runners.
Those were khaki Campbells.
Or khaki Campbells, I'm sorry. What you doing, babe?
I am doing laundry and talking to Amy Fuel about the
We got our
shirt.
We got our shirts. Woohoo! Look, Mommy's shirt.
It is green for St. Patrick's Day.
Whoop whoop.
Your
Yep.
pinkies.
Kids are home. Half day of school. There it goes. Half day of school. Kids are home. See how they're doing. Yay! Half day! Woohoo!
Yeah.
Did you have a good day? Yay! Kids are home!
Yeah.
Oh, another hug. I love my hugs.
You're warm.
How was everybody's day?
Good. And a popcorn.
All right. We got some eggs to get rid of around here too. Holy cow. I've been off work, so I haven't been delivering any eggs to my coworkers. What do you got in there?
Ladybug.
Is this your ladybug house?
Yeah, and it's a pet.
You have been loving that ladybug so much.
It's a ladybug. It's a ladybug. Where? Right there.
This is her ladybug house.
Yeah, and it's a pet. Oh. Yeah. Daddy, do you have...
All right, so I've been totally slacking. TJ has needed his shoes glued for a long time now. Basketball just ended, so he wants these to be his all the time shoes. And I don't know a good way to actually do this. Hey, Andrew, can you do me a favor, buddy? Can you bring the paper towels over here? What did you get a sucker for?
We did a guessing try, and whoever was the closest gets a sucker, and I guess 47, and there was 51.
Oh, so you were guessing how much of something was in something? What were we trying
How
to?
much K words we could think of.
Oh, awesome!
And I got it.
I need some dry time. Yep, I need to go out to the garage and get some clamps to put on here or something. I don't have. All right, I don't think these clamps actually will need to be on here that long, so we'll just have to see. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other shoe. And we'll be good, and then I'll head outside. These kids are gonna get some lunch too, I think. So, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll see We'll see how the daddy shoe repair business goes. Okay, so we're looking at, this is right around the 48-hour mark of the sauerkraut. Just checking on it here real quick. I think I'm going to, this is going to get loud. I had that knife sitting there so I could easily hold this. Smells good. And we were noticing bubbles last night. And you can see it has been bubbling and frothing. Just gonna push it down again, but I think it's looking good. What do you guys think? We'll see. All right, mostly Jenny has been, but I stepped in here, kind of, sort of lend a hand in getting all CJ's area cleaned up, but all right, I'm more than willing to help Jenny out here, but this is just what she has to do. I don't know about more than willing. But this is what she does with the poo, and she's usually doing this when I'm not around, so.
And it's usually a lot fuller.
Yeah, this wheelbarrow's full, so she lets it get full before she drags it out here, but have to come out that door. That door is kind of hard to get open and closed, and not necessarily hard like physically, but it's just time-consuming pain in the butt, really. So we're looking at some options of making that a little bit nicer process for mostly her. And here's our poo pile. All right, I'm gonna go get the tractor, babe.
Okay.
All right, kid check. They don't know we're checking. Right there. Call the two littles are sitting there. I got a feeling they're with their big brother and sister. They're acting a little crazy. Let's go check on these kids.
To this room, you can go to here, 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 here. Wait, is that
Hi guys.
Hi.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Looks like you guys are behaving pretty good. Thank you guys. That's awesome.
What do you want?
We're getting in the middle of the day, Mom.
A box.
And we know who it's from, don't we?
Yes, it's from Bust Farm.
And what did they send us?
Brace your turn.
Well, let's look.
You got 9. You got 9. You can
Kids
go
are playing
anywhere.
Clue.
You can go anywhere, baby.
Yes, Andrew. How are you, buddy?
All right. It is a whirly pop popcorn popper. This would be
Sweet.
fun.
Yeah, that could be really cool.
Yeah.
Andrew.
But I got the trailer in here. And I decided I want to keep working in here. I got the light done in here. I might even later tonight bring another spotlight out here and get some more stuff done. But the point, I think, is we are in here a lot. But we're not in here for any of this stuff. Look at these shenanigans going on around here.
Ryan, drive to first.
Oh,
He's not done with it. And I take you a video.
Are you taking videos too?
I'm taking a video too.
Awesome. Okay, Mom, one more try and the camera goes off. That's it, one more. 10,
I got him.
9, 8, 7. Ah. All right, I want to clarify a little bit more what I'm getting cleared out of here. Some of this stuff will come out of here. Well, that chicken just startled me. I want to make this as functional as possible, and it's just not right now. So like when we harvest onions and we want to leave them laying out, we usually lay it out in the garage. But if I had this area all cleaned out, we'd be laying onions out over there. We did hang our garlic up here earlier this year, if you remember. And I'd like to keep doing that. And just make this a lot more functional, a lot more not junky, I guess. Okay, I'm making pretty good progress on this side of the barn in a really short amount of time. The front of this trailer I got loaded with stuff I'm going to take down to the big barn. And the back of the trailer is trash. All right, so here's where we are on all this. Like I said, trash. I'm gonna go put this stuff in the big barn. See this old board right here? I don't know. I think it's really cool. But that might make for a great backing for those lamps. And I might not even have to cut it if I put one of those lamps there. One of those lamps there. I just need to drill a hole to get the electrical wire through. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But I got other old boards stacked over there too. So let's look over here real quick. It's looking a lot better. This is the old electric cable. As you can see, I have everything in the barn now is powered. If you saw yesterday's video, or wait, 2 days ago? I'm getting lost. But everything is now powered off the outlets in this barn from that breaker box, which I cannot find the cover to that breaker box. Oh yeah, and I found the cover. I just gotta find some bolts to put in there, that's it. Which I honestly don't believe I ever took off. And I could be wrong. So let's start over here. The straw is gonna stay in here. Once I'm done cleaning up though, the straw I'm gonna put over there with the hay. Maybe, probably. These sleds will be hung on the wall. These sleds are, if we get a real good snow out and stuff, I want the kids to get out on these because I grew up on these runner sleds and absolutely love them. Not these particular ones, but one of these sleds I got from someplace. These other two, I got from my mom, and they were hers and her brothers when they were kids. How cool is that? All right, so this is the barn. We gotta go and take TJ. We've mentioned it on several videos. If you guys don't know, TJ is my stepson. So we gotta go drop him off with his dad for the weekend. And that's every other weekend you might hear us say we're down a kid for the weekend. And that's usually what it is. I mean, Faith might be somewhere or something, but usually when we say that, TJ is gone for the weekend. And then we'll go back and pick him up on Sunday night.
Coming up on the vet clinic here. Gonna drop off CJ's poop sample. CJ's poop sample.
As you can tell, it's still snowy, rainy.
It's frozen sleety.
For Rosie.
It's Rosie.
I sure do love you, baby.
I have my own language.
All right.
So we stopped at the vet clinic and we had asked if we could record in there, but she wasn't too comfortable with that, which is perfectly fine because, to be honest, I wasn't comfortable asking. I made him do it. So.
But that's something we're both very uncomfortable about, but we're working on it because we see these people all the time.
Walking through stores and stuff, videoing, and it's like...
We're trying to get better about that.
I don't know. Woo! I just got really all over the place. Roads are slick, freezing rain, snow, junk.
We've already dropped TJ off and on the way back home, and yeah, like Jenny said, the car turned over. And then these drivers not wanting to be considerate with the 2 lanes going down to 1, and oh, no wonder I like to just stay home. You can see this car went off in the ditch right here, and it hit the bank right here, over here. I don't know if you see that, Jenny.
Yeah.
And then it flipped and ended up upside down. Really hope everybody's okay. I saw that fireman sitting at the window of that car, and that ambulance is still there, so I assume somebody is still in that car. Okay, brought the first load of stuff down here to the grain barn, commercial barn. We call it the commercial barn. It's gonna go right there. It's kind of out of the way, close to the door, and doesn't really impede any like vehicle travel or anything. Wow. You never really know how out of shape you are until you move around, Bill, by yourself. Scoot this one over if it was over here. This one came from back against the wall. It was behind the trailer when the trailer was in here. I'm going to attempt tonight to continue getting this area cleaned out. And maybe, I've already got some of the toys picked up, so, and maybe continue on the other side a little bit later here. It's getting there. Needs work, but it's getting there.
Okay, so I hate showing this, but it's the reality of busy schedules and 4 kids. So we have been very, very fortunate, basically since Faith was a baby. Most of the clothing that our kids have, most, not all, but most, are hand-me-downs. Either coming from my sister or from Mike's sister. My sister has 4 kids, 2 girls, 2 boys, very close in age to ours. But, so, like, everything just gets passed down. And it staggers relatively nicely. And then Mike's sister has 5 kids. And she's got 3 girls and 2 boys. And so a lot of that stuff gets passed down as well, which is great. It has saved us immensely. And I have stuff stored away that they all can grow into and everything. And we are so fortunate and so blessed for that. The downside to that is they grow out of clothes. And I have nobody to pass them on to. So they get put in storage. And when they get put in storage, Jenny ends up with a very busy, very full, messy closet. This is just an upstairs storage closet. And there's blankets. It's got the kids' extra bedding and their extra hangers and stuff like that. So there's a ton of stuff that goes in here. Some of it, very, very little of it, is stuff for Andrew to grow into. And very, very little of it is stuff for Grace to grow into. The rest of it is just stuff. So we're going to have a yard sale this summer. We've already planned that. So part of what I need to do between now and then is sort through all of this. But I do know that Grace's 3T stuff is here in this closet because I had already brought it in here. So it would be close by for when she needs it and the girl needs it. Finally. She's almost 4. She finally needs her 3T stuff. So, and actually all she needs is pants. But the St. Patrick's Day shirt she wore today is also the same one she wore last year. So you can kind of see the girl doesn't grow, but her legs are finally getting long enough. She needs her 3T pants. So now I have to try to find them. I'm hoping they're on the shelf. If they're on the floor, we got a little bit of a problem. So we'll see how this goes. That I'm working in is directly across from the bathroom, and this bathroom is awful. We've started ripping it apart. Here, let me open the door. Oh, I can't open the door. There's stuff behind the door. We've started ripping it apart, ripping wallpaper off. Bathtub's coming out, floor's coming out. This whole room is going to be remodeled. But there's this walkway where I have the box and the railing, our stairs, and the boys' room is directly across from this walkway that I'm standing in. I found a bunch of socks. They've got to fit one of them. So these socks are going to go for a ride into their room. That's how we do that. Standing at the window at the walkway, I can see, well, obviously you guys can see. There's the barn, the workshop. I have no idea what he's out there doing. But he's doing his part of the video and talking to you guys, so I guess you'll find out. He's always up to something. He has an audience while he works, too. CJ's watching Mike do whatever it is that Mike is doing. He's probably like, why are you over there working and not feeding me? Come on, human.
You don't know we wake up.
All right, everybody. I'm making good progress. Still a lot to do on that side of things, but this side's making progress. This side, I think the whole barn will look great tomorrow. I think if I get to working on it. But yeah, a lot of this stuff is still going to be moved out of here. Almost everything on this wall over here is going to be hung up, except for the chicken thing I showed you. And I don't know why, but I love my sleds. And I just wanted to show them to you. I brushed them off pretty good. Love these things. I was trying to remember. I don't remember where I got the other one of these sleds. But I think these two came from my mom. I think those were her and her brothers when she was a kid. Okay, Jenny's correcting me on the sleds. Well, not correct. I don't think correcting me. But
no, not really correct. Just refreshing the memory.
Yeah. So which two came from my mom?
These two came from your mom.
Okay, so I had that right. It was the third one I couldn't remember, and Jenny reminded me. What, babe?
Hey, you pulled it out of the attic of the
garage.
Of the garage.
Which
here.
is the same place that we got this old airplane right here, and then the corn planter here.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Cool stuff.
And the two, do you remember? I contacted a guy about the two from my mom.
You did. You're trying to figure out like the age and stuff. I don't remember what the details were.
Late 30s, early 40s, I believe.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, especially like this one for its age and stuff.
Yeah.
It's in great condition.
I was telling everybody I'm going to hang them on the walls. Same with all this stuff. It's all getting hung up there. Jenny and I have a lot of problems trying to use the scythe. Do you remember this big bladed one? Look how big that blade is.
Yeah,
Holy cow.
We got that one from that antique place.
Oh, we did. We got that. I thought we found that one. We got that one from the antique place.
And
this one was here.
that one was here and the handle was here.
Right.
The long one and then the one in the workshop we got from the antique place.
Well, this is the only one in the workshop. The other one is the one we bought. I mean, the new one.
Oh, well, we got two from the antique place then, so it must be both of these with the blades.
Okay, but that's cool because we wouldn't hang them up and we really stink at them. Although that smaller one, Jenny is relatively good at that smaller one.
We need Julianne to come teach us some moves.
Jenny says, Dirt Patch Evan, go ahead, do what you did, babe.
I said, come teach us some moves.
Yeah, we were watching videos of Julianne at Dirt Patch Evan doing it, and she was rocking it. So, and we don't.
No.
But
Mom's gonna go first.
No, Faith will go.
well, no, because it goes this way. So go ahead and deal.
Okay. 1, 2.
Oh, Grace is helping Dad.
Yeah, Grace is helping Dad.
You. How many cards?
5.
No.
Yep. Come on.
No.
Oh, this
2.
is 2.
Andrew. 3. Andrew. 3. What? I want you to pass me.
Okay,
Then I
that's
pass
fine.
him
Okay.
to
Give me
Dad.
number 3.
Okay.
No,
Mom
give
needs
me
something
number
with
3.
3, 4,
No, 3.
3,
4.
4, 4, 4, 3.
4.
4,
5.
5.
5.
5 to mom, 5 to mom.
No. That's yours. Okay.
Grace is goofing us up, huh? Here, put it in the middle. All right.
Here we go.
I'm gonna flip a card.
Okay, you flip the card.
So put that card on the bottom.
Nope. It's alright. Flip the card. Andrew, flip the card.
Okay, Faith Aroni.
Faith, go. The cards.
Just what I needed. Awesome! He did it. What I needed? No, a few cards.
What are you looking at?
Pratt.
Tell Faith no cheating.
No cheating.
There you go, Boop.
Oh, you think you can make up with it?
Keep your cards over here so Faith can't see them.
Oh no, Faith has every single card.
Andrew, keep your cards.
Look, we only use the 8s.
Give me the cards.
I want to shuffle. I go first.
You do go first.
Why can't I shuffle?
Andrew, you're first. Orange 3.
Orange.
You kidding me?
Thanks,
Okay,
Mom.
hold on up so nobody can see. Okay.
Oh, Faith, I had that card last round. just need.
This one.
No, here goes the magic.
Waiting on the 3-year-old.
I don't know what's happening.
Keep your cards.
What are you changing?
Change it, Faith.
Change it, Faith. Change it, Faith. Change it, Faith. Change it. Change. Do you have any?
This is your sissy.
It's
Change
on.
it,
Change
Faith.
it.
Come on.
Daddy, I can
Am I
find
like
it.
Sally even if I have the color? Oh, then I can't change it.
Hey, Grace! It's your turn.
win!
No, Andrew. Grace, it's your turn.